The playground prank gone wrong. Once upon a time, there were 5 friends who loved to play together. There was Sarah, who was brave and loved to draw. Tom was funny and always made everyone laugh. Emily was smart and loved solving puzzles. Mike was strong and protective of his friends. And Lily was kind-hearted and loved animals. One sunny Children's Day, some kids decided to celebrate by having some fun at their playground. They picked the big slide, the one everyone liked to use. Sarah had brought colored sticks of chalk, and they laughed as they drew funny pictures on the slide. They drew rainbows, happy faces, and even a big dragon with goofy glasses. But that night, something strange happened. The drawings on the slide changed. The dragon now looked mean, with sharp teeth and fire coming out of its mouth. The faces turned sad, and the rainbows twisted into strange shapes. It was like their happy drawings had become angry and scary. At first, they didn't think much of it. Maybe someone else had drawn over their pictures as a joke, they thought. But then strange things started happening. Emily found her favorite book torn, just like the drawing had shown. Tom tripped and hurt his knee, just like the slide had predicted. And when Mike went to check on his pet dog, it had disappeared, just like the chalk dragon had shown. The friends started to feel scared. They tried to erase the drawings, but the chalk marks wouldn't go away. It was like the slide didn't want to change back to how it was before. "What do we do?" Sarah asked, her voice trembling. "Is the slide cursed?" "We have to figure this out," Emily said, trying to stay brave. "There must be a reason why this is happening." And so, the 5 friends went on an adventure to solve the mystery of the spooky slide, facing their fears and needing each other more than ever before. The next day, when the friends returned to the schoolyard, they saw that the drawings on the slide had changed again. This time, the pictures were even scarier. Emily's drawing now showed her falling downstairs, and Mike's showed him getting stuck in a storm. They were shocked and worried. "I fell down a little bit on the way to school," Tom said. "It's just like my drawing." Lily looked scared. "My cat went away last night," she said. The dragon drawing showed a cat that was lost. The friends began to think that maybe the drawings were not just drawings. Maybe they were trying to tell them something about what would happen in the future. "We have to do something," Sarah said. "We can't just let this happen." They tried to clean the slide again, but the drawings did not go away. It was like the chalk was a part of the slide now, and it did not want to come off. "We have to find out why this is happening," Mike said. "Maybe there's something about the slide that we don't know." And so, the friends decided to ask around about the history of the slide. They asked their teachers and the school's janitor, Mr. Jenkins, who had worked at the school for a long time. "I've heard stories," Mr. Jenkins said, scratching his head. "They say this slide was built on top of an old cemetery. Some people believe it's cursed." The friends looked at each other, their eyes wide with fear. Could it be true? Were they being haunted by something from the past? As the days went by, strange things kept happening to the friends. Emily found herself tripping more often, just like her drawing on the slide had shown. Tom noticed that whenever he told a joke, no one laughed, which made him feel sad. Lily's drawings of animals seemed to go missing from her notebook, matching the strange predictions on the slide. "We can't ignore this anymore," Sarah said one afternoon, her voice trembling. "The slide's drawings are coming true. We have to do something." "But how?" Mike asked, looking worried. "We tried to clean the slide, but nothing worked. And now these things are happening to us." "We need to find out more about this curse," Emily suggested, trying to stay calm. "Maybe there's a way to break it." They decided to talk to Mr. Jenkins again, hoping he might have more information about the slide's history. "Sometimes," Mr. Jenkins said slowly, "these curses can only be lifted if the people they hurt confront their fears and work together." The friends looked at each other, realizing what they had to do. They needed to confront the strange things happening to them and find a way to overcome their fears. "It won't be easy," Lily said softly, "but we have each other. Together, we can figure this out." With renewed determination, the friends set out to figure out the secret messages hidden within the slide's pictures. They knew they had to confront the strange predictions directly to break the curse and save themselves from whatever evil force haunted the slide. As the days went by, the weird things happening became more common and made the friends feel nervous. Emily kept falling over, not just on stairs, but even on flat ground, and she kept scraping her knees and elbows. Every time she fell, she got more scared, wondering when it would happen again. Tom noticed that his jokes didn't make people laugh anymore, and actually seemed to make them upset. This made him sad and confused because he had never seen his friends act this way before. Lily's drawings of animals began completely vanishing from her notebook, as if they were being erased when no one was looking. She couldn't understand where they were going or why. Mike felt a strong sense of nervousness, especially at night. He heard strange sounds coming from the slide when no one was around, like whispers or distant laughter. These incidents filled him with fear. Fear and paranoia began to grip the group as they realized they were each experiencing these phenomena individually. They started to avoid the schoolyard altogether, fearing what new horrors the slide might reveal. The once vibrant and playful atmosphere among friends turned tense and anxious. "We have to figure this out," Sarah said one evening, her voice trembling with fear. "These things are getting worse. What if the drawings are trying to hurt us?" "I'm scared," Emily admitted, tears welling up in her eyes. "I can't keep falling like this. It's like the slide knows." "We've tried everything," Tom added, his voice shaky. "Erasing the drawings, changing them, nothing works. It's like they want to stay the way they are." Lily wrapped her arms around herself, trying to feel better. "What if we can't make it right? What if we're stuck like this forever?" Determined to regain control, the friends tried to erase the drawings or change them, hoping to alter their fate. They scrubbed at the chalk marks with water and scrub brushes, but the drawings wouldn't come off. The chalk lines seemed to get darker, as if laughing at their useless attempts. "No matter what we do, the drawings won't change," Mike said, frustration evident in his voice. "It's like they're meant to stay this way." Emily nodded, feeling defeated. Maybe Mr. Jenkins was right. Maybe this slide is cursed, and we can't break it. Despite their fear and uncertainty, the friends knew they had to find a way to confront the slide and unravel its secrets. The eerie predictions and the slide's resistance to change only strengthened their resolve to work together and uncover the truth behind the haunted drawings. Feeling stuck and worried, the friends knew they had to find answers quickly. They met in Sarah's backyard one night, under glowing lanterns that lit up the growing darkness. "We can't keep running from this," Sarah said, her voice determined despite her fear. "We have to face the slide and figure out why this is happening." Emily nodded, wiping away tears of frustration. "But how? We've tried everything. The drawings won't change, and these things keep happening to us." "We need to understand the curse," Mike said firmly. "Maybe then we can find a way to break it." Remembering Mr. Jenkins' mention of the slide's cursed history, they decided to delve deeper into the school's archives. They searched old newspapers and school records, hoping to uncover any clues about the slide's origins and the events that led to its curse. In a dusty corner of the library, Emily found an old article dated decades ago. It spoke of a tragic accident at the school, where a group of children had played on the slide during a storm. Lightning hit the slide, causing it to break apart and hurting several children. One child, a young girl named Anna, had been severely hurt and blamed for the accident by her peers. "That must be it," Tom exclaimed, his eyes wide with realization. The slide is cursed because of what happened to that girl Anna. But how do we break the curse? Lily asked, biting her lip nervously. Emily continued reading, her voice trembling slightly. It says here that Anna's friends blamed her for the accident. They said she had cursed the slide before the storm. The friends looked at each other with worry. Was it possible that Anna's ghost was still around, trying to hurt the people who had been mean to her? "We have to fix things," Sarah said strongly, her voice showing she wouldn't give up. "We need to find a way to break this magic spell and make everything normal again." With new determination, the friends made a plan. They would face the slide once more, this time armed with knowledge and unity. They would face their fears and the ghost of Anna, hoping to break the curse and restore peace to their lives. Knowing the scary stories about the slide, the friends met at the playground late at night. They felt nervous as they got closer to the slide. The strange pictures on the slide glowed under the dim moonlight. "We have to do this together," Sarah said, her voice steady but tinged with nervousness. "We need to confront whatever spirit or force is behind this curse." Emily nodded, clutching a small charm she had made from a piece of chalk. "We can't let fear control us anymore. We have to face this head-on." They got to the slide and shivered. The pictures on the wall moved and glowed in a strange way, like they were coming to life. The dragon's eyes shone brightly in a scary way, and the sad faces looked at them like they were mad at them. "We're here to make things right," Mike said firmly, his voice echoing in the stillness of the night. "We know what happened, and we're sorry for what was done to you, Anna." Suddenly, a strong wind blew through the schoolyard, making the leaves rustle and the lanterns sway. The friends clung to each other, their hearts racing with a mix of fear and determination. Then they heard it, a faint whisper, quiet but full of sadness and yearning. It seemed to be coming from inside the slide itself, a voice from long ago that wanted comfort and to be forgiven. "We forgive you, Anna," Lily spoke up, her voice trembling but sincere. "We're sorry for what happened. Please let us make things right." The whispering sound got louder. Circling around them softly like a breeze, the pictures on the slide started to disappear slowly, their colors mixing into the night sky. It seemed like the curse was being taken away, with the pain and anger they still felt fading away bit by bit over time. With the curse beginning to lift, each friend faced a personal challenge tied to their depicted fate. Emily took a big breath, her hands calm as she got closer to the slide. She knew she had to get over her fear of falling. With each step she took, the ground under her felt more solid, like it was calming her down. When she reached the top of the slide, she squeezed her eyes shut and slid down, feeling the strong wind on her face. When she reached the bottom without tripping, she felt a big wave of relief. She had faced her fear and now felt braver. Tom stopped for a moment, unsure of how to deal with the results of his jokes. He thought back to all the times he had without meaning to hurt his friends with his words. Taking a deep breath, he went to each of them and honestly said sorry for any pain he had caused. To his happiness, they accepted his apologies with kindness and letting go of the anger. Tom realized that his words had an impact, and he promised to be more careful about how he used them in the future. Lily stood before the slide, her heart heavy with guilt over her lost drawings and her beloved pet. She closed her eyes and silently prayed for forgiveness, promising to cherish the memories of her drawings and to always keep her pet safe. As she opened her eyes, she felt a sense of peace wash over her. She knew that her gestures of remorse and commitment had been heard and accepted. Mike faced the challenge of overcoming his fear of the mysterious sounds that had haunted him at night. With courage and determination, he stood before the slide and called out into the darkness, confronting the lingering echoes of fear. As he did so, the whispers faded away, replaced by a sense of calm and resolution. Mike realized that by facing his fears, he had reclaimed his strength and courage. With the curse broken and their fears confronted, the friends felt a sense of relief and accomplishment. They stood together in the quiet schoolyard, basking in the peaceful atmosphere that had returned after weeks of turmoil. "We did it!" Tom exclaimed, a wide grin spreading across his face. "The slide is back to normal." Emily nodded, feeling lighter than she had in days. "I can't believe we face our fears and make things right." Lily wiped away a tear of joy. "And my drawings, they're back in my notebook. It's like nothing ever happened." Mike looked around, a sense of calm settling over him. No more strange sounds at night. It's finally over. Sarah took a deep breath, feeling a profound sense of gratitude for her friends. "I'm so proud of us. We faced the unknown together and came out stronger." As they walked home that night, their laughter echoed through the streets, a testament to their enduring friendship and resilience. The moonlit sky seemed to shine brighter, casting a gentle glow over their united steps. In the days that followed, things went back to usual for the friends. They kept playing and having fun together, really appreciating every moment. They were thankful that they had won together against the weird powers that had challenged them. The playground slide became a special memory of their victory, reminding them of the friendship that had helped them through their toughest times. They knew that they would always face whatever problems came their way, because they had courage, friendship, and all the things they had learned together. And so, with hearts full of gratitude and hope, the five friends walked into the future, knowing that their friendship would always be their guiding light.